Hi guys, tonight I am on chapter 7 of Listening to the Great Teacher, and chapter 7 says, obedience protects you. Now, I was looking through this. I figured that it would say, talk about obedience to the leaders. I'm surprised that it doesn't, honestly, but I mean, that's good. But it talks about how, Jerusalem, the fall of Jerusalem, and how people didn't listen, and the ones that stayed died, and it talks, what does it mean to honor your father and your mother? It means that you are to show them respect. You should listen to them and do what they say without complaining. And God promises that if you obey, it will go well with you. Okay? Again, this is all quoted, this book, from the New World Translation. Now, if you go to Exodus 20, verse 12, it says, honor your father and your mother so that you may live long in the land the Lord of your God is giving you. Okay, in the King James Version, I believe it says, so your days will be many upon the earth. Okay. This is, it's very close to the King James Version. This is the NIV, giant print, and it says, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Okay, well, see, that's what the problem I have with Jehovah's Witnesses, because it will go well with you. Okay, well, that's just kind of a tweak away from what the Bible says, but the real Bibles, but it changes the meaning. You could take one word and kind of mix it up a little bit, and it totally changes, the whole meaning. And how you doing, buddy? And that's one of my problems with them. It's just, and what do they really think about children that are not? Well, my face is really swollen on that side, doesn't it? It looks like somebody popped me. But, what do they really think that kids that are raised... Oh, you want your shirt off? Okay, hold on. Come here. It's okay. I'm going to hit you. He's trying to pull his shirt off. I don't like it. You're stripping naked on the internet. You're doing doggy porn on YouTube. Precious. I got it off of you. I'll put it up. But what do they think? That these children that, like Christine, from Bridget A to Z, AZ from Arizona, or Winston from Watchtower Examination, any of us that have children that are not within the confines of the Watchtower, what do they think, that we encourage our children to just be a bunch of reckless hooligans and don't care? They walk around and shove people and pick their nose and eat it. And my children were always, always raised with, I have a very, very strict moral code when it comes to the elderly. I really do. Anybody who is old enough to be your parent, it's sir, ma'am, or like Miss Mary down the hall. Woman's 84 years old. It's Miss Mary. And I raise my children that way. And Landon's not so much that way anymore because, he's a teenager now and he's kind of turned into a little butthead. But his little brother still does it, Miss So-and-so. And children that go to church are usually taught, like, if they go to children's church. Excuse me, I didn't usually like children's church because when I was a kid, we didn't have children's church, okay? The kids sat there with their parents, and when my girls were littler, before children's church, I'd sit like this and one on each side of me, and when they'd start cutting up, just a little, you know. But they learn a lot in children's church, you know. It's not just, you know, cookies and games and giving them Kool-Aid and hopping them up on sugar, like according to the Jehovah's Witnesses, who I doubt have ever seen children's church, but that's what they say. At least the ones that I have seen are not like that. Like my sister teaches Sunday school, and she always has, I mean, yeah, they color or put a puzzle together or something, but there's always a moral Christian lesson that the kids are learning. I know it's getting kind of off topic about obedience, but I remember one time my dad told me to hang up some Halloween decorations. And I don't celebrate Halloween. It's a high holiday for Wiccans. Everybody knows it, okay? He wanted me to hang up some decorations, and I said, no, sir, I can't. You know? And then he tried to make me feel guilty. He said, oh, well, I guess the old man will have to crawl up there and do it. I said, sir, please don't make me feel guilty. Try to make me feel bad, because I'm following what I believe the Bible wants me to do. I will honor you and I will respect you. And I'll go to my death for you, Dad, but I'm not going to do something for you that I believe is wrong. I'm not doing it. So eventually my nephew came in and did it later that night. But the thing was, though, that I was being respectful, even though I was a woman of 38 years old, you know, I was showing him honor and respect. And people in churches, yes, JWs, people in churches, God forbid Baptists and other people, we are learned to respect and honor and follow rules, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. There's really not a whole lot in this chapter. Like I said, I was thinking that they would have a lot about obeying the governing body and obeying your leaders, you know. And don't get me wrong, you know, a pastor, a minister, you know, should be shown respect. Yes, the deacons of the church, yes, you show them respect. But I can guarantee you, Jimmy Miller, if somebody of Trumpet of Truth Ministries, if Jimmy Miller, somebody knelt down before him and tried to kiss his jewelry, or was revering him like the governing body, you know, he would probably smack him upside the head and tell him to stop making a fool of themselves. I guarantee it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here for tonight. I got to gargle some more salt water. Man, I was getting so hungry this morning. I ate a peanut butter sandwich because that's soft. But I was starting to look at Duke and wonder how much cholesterol he had in him. No, I'm kidding. But I'm really starting to get hungry again, and I'm going to take care of this tooth. My mom, on the 2nd of April, she will be 80 years old. And on Sunday, we're having a surprise birthday party for her. And at my Aunt Pat, you know, my cousin Karma that just died, Pat's house. Karma is her daughter. But she's my mom's baby sister. I'm going to meet her there, and we're all really looking forward to it. And my cousin Phyllis told me today, you got to promise me you'll do something. I said, well, Phyllis, I won't deny you anything, you know. As she said, you got to sing Coat of Many Colors. And I said, I can't sing that for all them people. And she says, they're not people, they're family. But anyhow, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm kind of embarrassed because Earl's going to be with me. Like, we're going to be driving around this town, and, you know, I hope that goes down. I don't want people to think that he's abusing me. But anyway, I hope you all have a very happy Sabbath tomorrow. I hope you have a great weekend. And when I finish this, I think I've got the second volume of the Young People Ask book. I may give my critique on that. But you all have a very good evening. God bless you. I love you. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.